to kick off a new Premier League campaign in style. The build-up to that continues with this pre-season game number 5 out of 7 against Reading this afternoon. Following a couple of games in Ireland and 2 in Japan, the Blues back rather closer to home for now at least. A short hop down the M4 for many of us find on loan as a Royal for now. This is the starting Chelsea 11, arguably not as strong as the one on today's teams. Then starting with the hosts, the keeper is Joao Virginia. He's a new recruit, ready to go at the Manstad. This and 2 more games, that's it. Man U and Liverpool to kick off the campaign in the space of a few days. Chelsea need to be.
He's got a very quick change of pace.
And many of you will have seen plenty of on the charge here now is Yakou Meite, dangerous ball.
And rushed his pass there, didn't he? A little bit more time than he thought.
And indeed Danny Loader, but he's given him the slip. There's Giroud being Giroud, that term. Frank Lampard having to make those choices. It's Batshuayi and Abraham.
Lucky not to get more starts in the Premier League. There was a period where he was our number 1 striker, you know, and in form.
Barrett far side, looking for a teammate. Yadam shifted it on for. This is Yakou Meite, just sucked into Mori there, and Loader trying to get away, but we could debate it for a long time. John Swift delivers for Reading, header on target and off the foot of the post, I think. Willie Caballero standing there and hoping. That's the closest we've come to a goal here. Robbie Barrow played against Chelsea before in the Premier League for Swansea, and that's overly physical from Alonso. Just a fraction into Barkley. He's done very well to keep that at his feet. Alonso, oh, there was a tap in the middle for Pulisic if it had got there, but it didn't. Reading captain Liam Moore in the way.
Ben, more urgency immediately. You can see that.
They got over there. Barrett with a good first touch and a chance to feed it infield. He's gone for goal and he's found it. A little bit of luck to get it back. That's one heck of a finish. And what a moment for Josh Barrett. Only a couple of appearances last season. Very much a fringe player, but very much a wonderful goal scorer there.
Well, this all comes from when Bakayoko has gone out and tried to close the ball down, leaving Danny Drinkwater on his own inside the middle of the park, and they work it very well. Man, they had another man overlapping there as well.
Yeah, he had options, and his teammates were about to get cross that he hadn't picked one of them out, but he got it back, and that's a great improvised finish. And he sucked in Danny Drinkwater and nipped it past him. That was very neatly done. Bakayoko does well. Drinkwater to find Kennedy. Overlapping is Zappacosta. Bakayoko gets underneath it, but again, bodies in the box, Jace. 4 in the middle for that cutback.
It's a brilliant pass from Danny Drinkwater. There's a lot of space for Zappacosta.
Indeed, first teamer. And it's another good corner. This one deeper, and it's Meite again with a freer header this time. And Chelsea, well, it could be worse.
Well, set pieces that we've had to defend against have been brilliant delivery.
Frank Lampard, after that, well, a moment ago from this side, in swinger this time. Meite jumping, who's the final touch? I don't think it was his. No, the corner has been given.
Another good delivery, Ben. This is the whip delivery a lot of players try.
It's Barkley, and it's brilliant! Wonderful equaliser from Ross Barkley, who showed us a glimpse of that in Europe at the back end of last season. That was beautiful.
Absolutely, Ben. Lovely free kick, beautifully executed. The goalkeeper's like, I was watching the goalkeeper line up his wall. He said, so when it's I stand on the right and the wall on the left, you can see there. But what a free kick! What? He's not stopping that, mate.
Wherever that is, left, right, up the middle, deep, whatever. I find him.
His role, he much prefers the role he's got this season, doesn't he?
The push in there on Olivier Giroud. It's Kennedy into Giroud. Kennedy can leave it for Zappacosta just at his heels. Season with Mason Mount, Derby County. Coaching staff. Costa, he's made up a ton of ground. There are 3 yellow shirts in the middle. And he's picked out Winner. Nicely moved, and Swift has joined Meite in the middle. It's going to fall here for Loader. This is worth a hit, and he has battered it. I think Caballero probably had it covered.
I think Tomori will be disappointed with his clearance. He hasn't got...
It's given Frank Lampard a chance to have a chat here. He's talking to Christian Pulisic and Kennedy in particular.
Tomori he's recovered ever so well. He wants to be careful.
Well done,
He's done ever so well there. Putting your hand up for offside when you're on the halfway line, it's...
And a slice. Costa a problem, he's quick, he's Barrow. He's played the pass to Swift. Bakayoko followed him all. Demanded it this game too. Alonso rolls his man. Loader sucked into that one. And another free kick in
rash
dangerous territory.
Yeah, he does well, Alonso. He knows he's going to get a whack here as well. As soon as he turns, he knows he's...
Playing with a real confidence, Barkley. Wanting the ball, getting the ball. I know he's given that one away. Nowadays, Swift to Barrow. Barrow is Swift, if you know what I mean. And Andreas Christensen knew what he was doing.
Just watching Ross there on that press there. Is he going to have a...
Oh, round the back. It is a free header and there was no flag. What a chance for Olivier Giroud, who would back himself, and so would we, with that box of his.
I just thought 2-1, Ben.
Right, good. That one's worked out as well. To Barkley, back to Kennedy. I'm expecting that to go in on his left boot. He's sure it took a nick on the way through, which might explain why it was off target. And indeed, there he has.
Ross
yes, he has
well
given
there,
them, just out of sheer eagerness, run from one.
Not missing anyone out that way, but it's... we don't have... That's it. And you're going to play it nicely.
Kennedy goes for goal again and finds it this time. 2-1. Joao Virginia not expecting that. Probably should have done better. And having nearly scored a moment ago, Kennedy has put Chelsea in front.
Well, you don't buy a raffle ticket, you can't win the raffle, Ben. And this is a perfect example of that. I didn't think the shot was on, to be honest with you. This is the angle. Well, I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. It does take a little bit of a swerve, doesn't it? I don't know.
Just took a nick off Richards.
Take a nick as well?
I think that took a nick off the sub Richards, and that is. They were going to score, and they did. Ross Barkley's equaliser was an absolute beauty. They're quick. They've got time to nick another before the break. Nice, excellent bit of inches and more good footy to come after the break. The mad stat at the interval. It's Reading 1. Willy Caballero makes a big save to deny Michael Olise. And the Reading attack isn't over yet. David Luiz puts it out. Reading corner. How about that for fancy footwork?
Brilliant skill. Really lovely balance as well. Only thing he didn't have was the finish, but it was, from Chelsea's point of view, Ben, a bit too easy. He turns here, turns David, and then he cuts.
Half-time changes here for this second half. Never mind personnel, can't even work out the numbers.
Excellent in this pre-season.
Good delivery from him into Michy Batshuayi. Just landed. Probably got excited. In comes the corner. It's a tap-in. And the easiest of tap-ins. Mark Morrison, new signing. Not far off his first touch of the ball for Reading. The Charlie Adam, of course, on delivery. All square again at the Medeski. 2-2. Too easy.
Frank's not going to be happy with this, Ben. Be having that ball, volleying the ball in the 6-yard box.
Sam Baldock in there with the clearance. David Luiz. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, the crossbar's been touched at both ends. The flag's up, by the way, against Michy Batshuayi, so that rebound wouldn't have counted anyway. But backing himself on his wrong foot and boom.
To show to feet. I think he's just played it blind.
And that is off the wood. Reading just dropping off. Frank wanting that ball moved quickly, but that's a very long pass. For those forwards to link up. Tammy Abraham looking for Batshuayi, or was he looking for the run of Mason Mount? He was. Mason Mount picks out the corner, and Chelsea are back in front. And listen to the roar. Chelsea fans want to see this boy do well, absolutely. And he is. Well,
that goal was created from the academy. I'm not sure Tammy meant this, if I'm honest. I think he's looking for Michy. He plays the ball in. In the end, he latches onto a mistake. Right field, perhaps he could have done a little bit better there, Sam Walker. He gets both hands to it. It's well struck, though, from really close in. Maybe I'm doing the keeper a bit of a disservice, I don't know.
I mean, he hit it hard, you're right, but it is first half. 3 in the second already. Cross it to Luiz, and it was nearly another. And probably should have been another.
Brilliant ball in again, Ben. It's all about the...
A more popular boss to win silverware amongst them, would there, than him. Oh, given away, it's a gift. Batshuayi, and tapped in by Mason Mount. He's got 2, Chelsea have 4. Thank you very much, Reading.
Well, that's an absolute gift. Missy's alive, so's Mason, and the goalkeeper has paid the ultimate price. That's what playing out from the back is a risky business. He shakes his head. It's not a good pass at all, is it? Just wonder whether Mason was offside there.
Corner's gone quick to Elise. Good ball in as well. Chance! And again, could have easily been another goal. It's Andrija Novakovic this time. And as he swivels and hits that, you think it's a change that Mr. Lampard is making, and it hasn't always been of the best at either end. David Luiz is going to have to do some here. Jamie Cumming has had some work to do here. That may well have been coming just wide of this near post, but Mount pulls it back for Pedro. Awkward bounce. Big challenge coming in from Adam, and Pedro still got the shot away.
Lovely close skill. Lovely run from Mason Mount. He links up with...
It's given away cheaply. This is Olise slipping it through. That's a really good goal. But again, because it's been given, gifts aplenty at the Madstad today. This pre-season friendly is very friendly from a defensive point of view. It's 4-3 to Chelsea.
Wrong, you overhit it, but from our point of view, Ben, again, Frank will be scratching his head there about how easy